So I realized yesterday that when I was doing my talking head segment, the mic wasn't turned on, wasn't plugged in. It was on the hot shoe, it just wasn't plugged in, so it probably sounds very, very crusty. That's besides the point. So today, dude, I'm tired, as you can tell. But we're gonna, it's Saturday though, but I'm planning to go to Harajuku. Maybe. I hope. It's probably gonna be very crowded. But first, I need to go to Ikebukuro because I heard that they can replace passes as long as you didn't lose it. So they have this policy where if you lose it, it's gone forever. But I think from what I saw on various sources, I can replace the rail pass if I still have it, which I do. And that should save me a lot of the trouble. But it's funny because it's only been a day and it's already busted. Like last time I had the rail pass last trip, it was a lot more damaged and I was still able to go through the ticket machine. So I wonder what exactly on my ticket is going wrong. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. little talking head segment. So I thought I'd talk about today a bit, as if the stuff I posted wasn't enough for you. So as the day started, I went to Akiba because I'm like, I want breakfast, and you could tell I went back to the same place I went back to during the first day, because it's good. It's about $8 for some good food, right? And a lot of food, because guess what? I did not eat the rest of the day. So, yeah, that's something. I don't typically eat 3 meals a day, even back home, but even here, it's like, dang, the portions seem a lot bigger than I usually have at home, so it's like, I actually eat very little here, and it's saving me a lot of money. You know, aside from the fact that I have to buy figurines or like anime figures for my buddies back home, and my brother especially, everything I've been doing so far has been very cheap. Shibuya Sky was probably the only attraction I paid for so far, and that was only like $10 for a ticket, dude. Like, and what's that gonna do to me? I went to Uniqlo today at Harajuku, but I didn't buy anything. I want to buy a very large, oversized coat. I'll probably go back later once the 21 days are up. Well, technically 23, but you get the point. Let's talk about today for a bit. So I went to Akiba to start off, and then I went to Shibuya. So the funny thing is, I went to Shibuya only, not really only, but I went there because me and like I told you, I was gonna go meet up with someone. That the keyword is was now, right? So once again, it comes down to communication errors. They did indeed want to meet up. It's just the issue here is our communication sucks because of our inability to understand each other's languages. We know very little of each other's languages, that sometimes the most complex word in each language doesn't pass through to other people, or they misinterpret it. And that's exactly what happens. I really don't mind it much, because guess what? I'm not the most social animal that people think I am. I'm just good at talking to people. I'm not even good at that. I'm starting to find words as we speak. Whatever. But all that really did was open up more opportunities for me to walk around. So I went to Shibuya, I think it was called Yashida Park. It's a nice little, how do I say this? I guess it's more like a shopping center. There's a lot going on, especially on the roof area, and you can get some scenic shots there, on the video. And then after that, I decided, I'm gonna go to Harajuku, because yeah, why not, right? And I went to Harajuku. I ended up going to Yoyogi Park. I think it's Yoyogi Park, I'm not sure, but there was a lot of people there today. It's just a nice vibe, and it's especially like refreshing to me, because I've been in, here's the thing, right? I grew up in practically a rural society all my life, so Yoyogi Park kind of felt at home. It's still a lot more crowded than back home, but it's not like the rest of Tokyo. It's just today I was stuck in a train, I was touching people right next to me. I did not like that at all. I never liked it. I don't think they like it. No, I don't think anyone likes it. Especially me, I get anxious. Especially being the foreigner, I don't like being in people's faces. I want to get people in their spaces. I guess I can't say I want to be treated like a foreigner, but I do want to let people know that I am not like an animal or something, you know. But yeah, so I went to Harajuku, Yoyogi Park, and then the funny thing is, while I was at Yoyogi Park, I heard a lot of loud music playing, and it sounded like idols. It was idols. It was on the other side of the park, because I don't even know where it is in the park. It's just a venue at the park. It's free too. Well, free. So I went up to it, and I saw the no photography video sign, and I totally get it, because in Japanese culture, phones are kind of banned from concerts and all, but everyone, including the residents of Japan, did not follow that rule. So guess what? I really was gonna follow it either, because why should I follow it if no one else is gonna follow? There's a guy with a 300 f2.8 from Sony. That thing's bigger than any lens I currently have. just said, here's the thing, right? It wasn't Japanese, but I think it said, please refrain, as in like, it's not completely banned, but maybe people should refrain from doing so. So take precaution, right? No one really took precaution. If it's not explicitly banned, people will do it. So guess what? Including me, I took a lot of photos. And especially as someone who does sports and candid for a living, you know, I kind of thrive in the action. I'm also, I guess if people didn't know from the stuff I had back home, I'm a bit of a nerd for that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm a closet nerd for idols. I can't say I'm a closet nerd because evidently I'm talking to you guys about it right now. But I can't say I'm a big fan, like the biggest fan in the world. I do like it. For many years now, actually. But it was fun. It was also refreshing because guess what? It's the first time in whatever where I can actually just sit down and enjoy it. Right? Like every other time, like in Akiba, Shibuya, etc. I'm always on the move. There is no time where I'm not stopping. So yeah, and the music was kind of good. My ears hurt, but it was good, right? So the free part is the fact that the concert itself is free. But if you want to go like, whatchamacallit, if you want to go talk, I think it was. I don't even know what it is, dude. Like, you have to go like. It's kind of like a meeting. So like after each group was done, they would go to this part of the venue, and you're allowed in so as long as you pay. And I think what you do is like it's a meet and greet, and then if you want, you can take photos. And it's like a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I think it was like okay, I can't say it's a lot. I think it was like 5,000 yen, which is a lot. It's a lot for me. But I guess if you like that type of thing. And here's the thing, right? At one point, I was considering it because I'm like, oh, if I can get a photo, I'm gonna keep this as like a souvenir for myself because I'm a photographer. Guess what? Guess what I like more than anything else? Photos. But I refrain because guess what? The 5,000 yen could be used literally elsewhere. Like 5 days of food from that one place in Akiba I always keep getting from. Right? Like that goes a long way, especially as someone who only eats once a day. That 5,000 yen go to food or really anything else like the check and but once again, it was good stuff. I guess I'm satisfied. And then after Harajuku, I just kind of just chilled out in the area. I decided to take a walk through Takashita Street, you know, the very crowded place. Well, usually crowded place. At night, it's actually very chill. It's kind of nice. So you can kind of see all the stores that you can never see with all the crowds, and it's actually kind of refreshing. The thing is, I want to go back. I don't want the crowds, but I can't have both. So, like, most of the stores are closed, but that's most of the crowds are closed. So, if you want to experience the stores, you just gotta go to the crowds. But I guess that's that. Also, Owl Cafe. I gotta look at it. Harajuku has all the animal cafes, so I gotta go back to that shit. And I'm gonna do just that. Dude, Harajuku's crazy though. Oh yeah, I should also talk about that. There's people already like dressing up for Halloween. It's only the 28th. It's only the 28th today. There's people already in Halloween costumes. Here's the thing, right? I was planning to rent out a costume. I was gonna go find like a cosplay to rent out for the day. I should probably go look into that right now while I'm here. Yeah. It's crazy to me how people are already doing that type of thing 3 days away. But yeah, it's crazy. I think they did it because they were renting it out ahead of time. That way they actually got the costumes. And yeah, that's that. Today was probably my most eventful day, even though I went out earlier than usual. I went out at like 9. So by the time I got to the evening place, it was like 10. And like, I was ready. It was definitely the most eventful day. Like, I've been to Harajuku twice last trip, and it wasn't nearly as eventful as today. And I'm kind of glad. Well, in general, I was able to experience quite a bit of stuff in Shibuya as well. I think there's more in Shibuya I need to check out, but other than that, I think I'm fine. I think sometime before I leave, or before I I leave Tokyo, at least, because I'm moving on to Osaka, Kyoto for a week, almost a week. I'm gonna go hopefully take a day trip